Cool. Alright. I love games where you don't get fly as a quality of life feature. Fucking sick. Cool. So, I'm just gonna do a few fights today. I want to get past Shelly. Like, I was like worried about these grunts in Weather Institute because they looked a little spooky. But I think, honestly, Encore Walrein, like, deals with so much of the variants that I was worried about. Yeah, air slash. It's probably for Rage at this point. I don't see how and when I'm using Rage on this fucking shit-ass Elements. And then Encore. For double edge. Cool. Alright, in the pocket. Let's go. Let's put them in the calc now as well. So, air slash, dragon claw, crunch, fly, ornaments, excuse me. And the war range, put Encore. Alright, cool. Back off to Weather Institute. So I think this change in particular, I mean the air slash will help me with Shelly itself, because I think I'm going to use Ments for the Metacham. But the Encore, right now, I need it for the Cloister on this next Grunt fight. It's the Focus Band Explosion Cloister. It's pretty fucking demon. And yeah, Encoring it seems like the best way to not have Focus Band proc and then get exploded on. Everything else, just every other way of dealing with it, just seems really, really awkward and variance-inducing. Okay, I shouldn't need a repel at this point. Nice. So... Alright, so I've not actually planned out this fight. All I know is that I fucking need this Encore Walrein. So the idea has got to be that I basically bait an Ice Beam and switch into my Walrein to take the Ice Beam, and then outspeed, because I'm a pretty fast Walrein. And then I can just Encore into Ice Beam, and then it doesn't matter if it gets infinite Focus Band procs, because we should just be able to surf it down in a few hits. But like, unfortunately, the only thing that actually baits Ice Beam out of this thing, I believe, is literally just my Salamence. And I don't think my Salamence does anything else in this fight. My Xatu would, but also my Xatu doesn't do anything in this fight either. I need a little bit of pre-damage on it too. Anything else? Breloom would do it with a little bit of pre-damage. I mean, Breloom is bringable to this fight. For sure. I can't really afford that pre-damage though. It's kind of the thing. In order to put it in range of Ice Beam. But let's just assume I can bring Salamence. I can afford to bring Salamence. Go Ice Beam, get the Ice Beam, go Walrein, Encore, and then just beat this thing down. I'll probably take about 15-20%-ish. This is then Whiscash on my Walrein. Slum. This thing can't do any fucking damage to me. It's 50-50 Rockside Earthquake, but also Dragon Dance. What's the Dragon Dance AoE? Dragon Dance. If the user is slower, +1, 50% of the time. Right. So it's like 50% of the time going to be guaranteed Dragon Dance. And then the rest of the 50%, it's 1/3 Rockside Earthquake Dragon Dance. So it's like 66% Dragon Dance on this first turn. What is this thing at +1 speed, +1 attack? I mean, you could just go Mence. Mence would... It doesn't really improve the position. It could just Dragon Dance again then. Right? And it's then baiting Rock Slide. I'd love for this thing to not Dragon Dance, but I don't think I can control that. Rock Slide EQ. Like, if it was just Rock Slide EQ, I could bring him... Oh, no, my Brillium doesn't outspeed. Fuck. Oh, this Brillium is ass. Oh, wait, no, the idea was just Donphan, wasn't it? Ignore me, ignore me. Yeah, Donphan shits on this thing. Easy money. It'll be kind of random how much HP I'm on after I kill this. I need to go 52 in order to guarantee the 2-shot with Mudshot into Earthquake. I could end up probably like 50%, worst case. This is then O-Master. And I think this was a relatively random move, right? Surf, HP Grass, Ice Beam at that range. Is my plus all bulkier? It is actually a bit. It's fucking Bright Powder. Ugh. Bright Powder, Omastar. How does my Lantern do? It does okay. I think we can afford to just do Lantern. It's a bit crit risky, but most likely we're coming in on Ice Beam or Surf, and then what? We need to higher roll HP Grass crit, and if we come in on HP Grass, we just need to dodge double crit. I think it's pretty reasonable. I've been pingered. Yeah, I think this is fine. So this is actually then the Umbreon. I mean, my Lantern at like 53, assuming I'm going to be at 53. Like, yeah, I don't know. You're probably not going low enough. If you go super low from this Omastar, you could get Pursuit Trapped, maybe. If the HP Grass crits, basically. Citrus probably takes you out of range. You'd have to get Pursuit crit, basically. But then you go... What was the idea? If I beat this thing with Tenta, for instance, who do I get? Tenta just gets you Wobbuffet, right? And then you can kill the Wobbuffet. Then you can chain the Wobbuffet, basically. And then you get Gorbis on your Tentacruel, going for HP Electric or Confuse Ray. And this Gorbis is literally just Lumberry. Right? So you just go like peek Raichu, and you win. Okay. I think this is pretty reasonable. Okay, so Mence, Warrain, Donphan, Lantern, Tenta, and Raichu. Can we do Plusle instead? We might as well, right? Raichu's better, so let's save some XP. Okay, we need to put an extra level on Donphan and Lantern. We'll put an extra one on Tenta as well. Okay. So Mence, we'll just go Pecha, I'm thinking. Warrain needs Citrus. Donphan needs Citrus. Lantern needs citrus, and to be pre-slept. Let me get my script up real quick. Sleep 4. Alright. Tentacruel. You're beating the Umbreon. You need to be pre-slept and Persimed. I need to be careful that, like, when this Umbreon goes down, that I'm not confused. Right. I don't want to get, like, confused trapped by the Wobbuffet. It does have Safeguard as well, which would be awkward. And this Gorbis has Confuse Ray, so we just confuse Persian Plusle. He's coming on to be electric, so it should be fine. Okay. Okay. So we're showing kill on this Cloyster with Ice Beam on my Ments, right? Yeah, easy. So it can't explode. So there's only the Focus Band Cloyster and the Bright Powder Omastar, which are scary. We have Shockwave on my Lantern, right? Yeah. Okay. Grunt number 3. Okay. So this thing's Focus Band with Explosion. Really, really awkward to deal with in general. So we popped our Heart Scale on Walrein. We're betting Ice Beam. Gonna switch in. We're a little bit faster. And then we're just gonna lock it into Ice Beam. Hey Louis, good to see you, mate. And now, even though this thing could get infinite Focus Bands, we can basically just whittle it down whilst taking no damage. It's actually probably the safest way of dealing with this Cloyster. I don't think there's any other safer way, really. Ideally, you'd have like a knockoff Mon, which doesn't take that much damage from this. Would probably do the same thing. But even then, you're risking explosions, whereas this one doesn't. This isn't a guaranteed 3-hit KO, so if this does break out right now, then we need to Encore again. Yeah, it's not guaranteed to kill. Plus it's Focus Band, obviously. Okay, I was hoping to be at about 80%. It doesn't actually matter though. We'll get the Whiscash after this. Oh, there's the Focus Band. Woohoo! I love being proved correct. Focus Bands are like so satisfying when you've specifically planned around them, right? They're the times when you like really want the Focus Band to go off, right? Because you've super controlled it. It's like, fuck, I've put so much effort into fucking planning around this shit. Please go off so that I can prove myself correct. This is 2/3 of the time this is going to Dragon Dance, and the rest of the time it's either 50-50 Earthquake, Rock Slide. Either way, Donphan just kind of eats this thing for breakfast. Yeah, there's the D-Dance. Even at, like, yeah, boosted output, we just 2-shot with Mudshot into Earthquake. This thing is Lumberry, and at 52, Mudshot into Earthquake is a guaranteed kill. We won't actually be faster after a Mudshot, though. So maybe it's not just better to... I should have just double Earthquaked. Can this thing switch out? There's no resist in the back. Yeah, Yeah, I probably should have just doubled Earthquake. Would have given me the crit chance. I was so zoned in on Mudshot Earthquake for if it didn't Dragon Dance. Okay, this is the Omastar, and it's kind of random move. Are we out of HP Grass range? Potentially. Never. We really don't want to see HP Grass. If this is HP Grass on the Switch, then it's a little awkward. We could do a pivot. We could pivot Walrein. Walrein is never dead to crit. Well, there's a couple of crit rolls of HP Grass. But if it doesn't crit, we get HP Grass guaranteed. And then we can go Mence into Lantern. Yep. I'm seeing it. That's the play. Yep, Surf. Perfect. We would have wanted that on Lantern, but what can you do? This is now guaranteed HP Grass. Ancient Power just doesn't have any overlapping rolls. We go Mence. Could have even encored that, actually. Thinking about it. Oh, it's Bright Powder. I could not have encored that. I was correct. Alright, now this is Ice Beam. And because this is Ice Beam, right, we're actually never dead to HP Grass crit, right? I think that was how it worked out. Yeah, HP Grass crit is 164. We can just two-shot with Shockwave now. Yeah, this is Bright Powder, which is why we have to sort of be a little careful with it. We want to see no crit here. Crit would put us in potentially getting pursuited by the Umbreon. Nice. Okay, we might still get pursuited, but I don't think we're ever dead to pursuit crit. Let's do crits and switching out. Yeah, it's 90, so we'll be fine. We would like to get pursuited though, because then my Tenta can come in for free. We definitely prefer it over... Yep, there's Pursuit. Perfect. And we definitely preferred it over Confuse Ray, because we only have one person, obviously. We're going to Toxic this guy. It's got Synchronize, but obviously we're a Poison type, so we don't give no fucks. Yeah, get wrecked, son. Right, this thing's probably 50-50 Moonlight Pursuit Toxic, and then eventually it might start Moonlighting. We're just going to get some damage down. I need to make sure that this dies when I have Tentacruel out and not confused. Right. That's what I need to aim for. Because I need basically to... This baits Wobbuffet, and I want to be out for Wobbuffet. Please don't confuse Ray this turn. Oh, crit. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. Okay. Cool. That makes things so much simpler. Holy. Okay. Yeah, there's the Wobbuffet. And we just Toxic. This thing's leftovers, so... Alright, speed this thing up. Yeah, if we'd been confused, we could have self-hit and then it's Safeguard, and then things get really awkward from there. Cool. Alright, this is now last mon Gorbis. This Gorbis is like... Why are you here, bro? It's HP Electric. We just go plus all. This thing could confuse Ray, but with Persim, so... It don't matter. We could encore this for the culture. Even though we do just one shot with Thunderbolt. Oh, I'm really feeling the culture right now. That was some good culture. Alright, cool. Pretty safe Grunt 3, actually. I switched off stream last time because I didn't know how to work this one out quickly. So yeah, don't know. I think I was just being a bit of a fucking wuss last stream because that was not hard. Alright. Cool. 2 more and then Shelly. Shelly looks so easy. I can't remember whether I used to ever have a trouble with Shelly, but this Shelly does not look like a problem. I'd say that maybe the Dragon Eye on Shelly is like the scariest thing. Everything else about it is like, don't look that bad. Alright, Grunt 4. This thing only has 1 Bright Powder Mon. But I think this is the Rain team, is it? No, wait, maybe. There's a Rain Dance on the Ludicolo, but other than that, it's fine. It's basically just Bright Powder Kabutops. There is a Tentacruel with Mirror Coat. But other than that, like, it doesn't look that bad. We can probably plan this one pretty comfortably. So the scary thing is this Kabutops, right? So how are we going to deal with it? I assume my Shockwave Raichu doesn't kill, and my Lantern is slower, right? As is my Bloom. Ooh, this thing's going to be a problem, isn't it? Although it doesn't really do much damage to my Bloom. Oof. My Bloom doesn't actually have a Magical Leaf though, so... Where's my Lantern? There it is. I mean, it's not great. You could do something like Hitmonlee. I mean, Hitmonlee is a really good matchup into this. You'd have a couple opportunities to hit it. Anything else have a really good matchup into this thing's typing? Not really, huh? Not really. You could like try and Toxic it with Tenta. Is that like a thing in Gen 3? Toxic, never miss if poison type? Was that always in the game? From Gen 6 onwards? Guess not, huh? Alright, so Toxic Tenta is not an answer. It's maybe worth evaluating like risk, right? Like if I were able to get Raichu in on a Surf and double Shockwave, like he's dead to what? Like either Surf or the follow-up attack critting. That's kind of the problem there. Bloom, like if you can come in, say, on a Surf, how likely is it to Rain Dance in that situation? Because it doesn't see kill. I mean, there'll be X's that are risky high crit AI, right? Not risky AI, high crit AI. Oh no, there's no high crit. Oh yeah, +1, 25% of the time. What about Rain Dance? What's its AI? If the user will move after the foe and the user's ability is Swift Swim +1 and Terminate, but it's not going to move after the foe, right? Because my Bloom is slower. Get Weather Bug. What the heck? This is the whole fucking, that whole video, right? I don't think it's gonna happen. It needs to see like. Oh, I can't read this. Fuck it. I don't think it's worth reading. So Rain Dance is like basically just +0 then, because it doesn't tick any of these AI boxes. So what that means, right, is it's basically just high crit AI X as a. So it's 50-50, but it's actually something more like 60-40 if you include X as a crit rate. High crit AI. And then you need to land a Giga Drain. Or a Sky. I mean, it doesn't matter. Dude, not having any like magical leafers is really awkward. There isn't a magical leaf TM in this game, is there? I'm pretty sure. Not that I would have anyone to teach it to anyway. What about Whiskash? How do you do? Not great. Is it just Breloom then? It feels so shit, but it might be. Maybe if I can able to like pack a couple of answers to it, like a backup one or something. So let's start working out the rest of the fight, shall we? Like I need to try and not use Kingdra. We could do. Hey Timmy, how you doing, man? Dude, those Delibird, I never actually got a Delibird in the few runs I did on Plat Kaizo. It seems so weird to use. It doesn't get any good moves, but it's also got like pretty decent stats and adaptability. Like, I don't get it. Like, just seems kind of rough. Also, it seems scary to catch, right? Like, especially if you've got like a Turtwig run. Like, catching an adaptability Powder Snow Delibird doesn't seem fun. Maybe, what if we do Crawdaunt lead? We'd have to go 53. What does that give you? That gives you the Kabu for X's. What you could do? Is it? It's not going to kill, is it? And it's faster. So this is the same thing where it could Rain Dance on this turn. I think you opened the game, didn't you, Timmy? I don't know. I don't know how serious you were being. Dude, this Ursaring might be a problem. It's kind of got a demon moveset. I think I don't. Okay, I can like pre-damage my Crawdaunt, but this Kabutops actually doesn't do that much damage. But I could pre-damage and then do like a Salamence pivot, like on the X-Scissors, get Intimidate down. This is then guaranteed, near guaranteed Rain Dance, right? Because it doesn't see kill and it has Swift Swim and is slower, right? So it's almost guaranteed Rain Dance. No, it is guaranteed because X-Scissor is resisted and doesn't get high crit AI. So at that point, it would then be guaranteed Rain Dance, right? This thing is intimidated. It's going for Rain Dance. You can go to Breloom. There's then Rain Up. And you have a couple opportunities to try and hit it. Right? Yeah, dude, that's... fuck. Those Metronome fights were not enjoyable for me. My very first Metronome battle, I rocked up to it. There's actually a clip in my Discord. I think someone took it. Someone clipped it. What is it? Oh, We Take Those clip, right? Where it was the very first Metronome roll, and it rolled Memento, right? And I was like, oh, We Take Those, yeah, Memento, and because it was just going to kill itself. And then it basically exploded and just killed my mon. And I was like, what the fuck? Huh? Turns out Memento is a special dark type explosion in PK. And I was like, well, fuck you. Okay then. Thank you for that. We take those, yeah, exactly. We fucking take those. piece of shit. It was not a good start to PK for me. It sort of set the tone for what was still to come, you know. I mean, this thing is guaranteed rain dancing, right? Is there maybe a better one I could like go to on this guaranteed rain dance? Like, I could go to Kingdra. Surf is like a near guaranteed kill, and I'd have so many opportunities to kill it. Or I could do my own Kabu. No, that doesn't seem very good. Or my Dugong. How about Love Disc? Maybe not. Good shit to me. It's good shit. I have utmost respect for everyone who continues playing, because I was unable to continue playing. It started to annoy me too much, and I only did like 3 or 4 streams. Pfft. 87.5%. I mean, that's pretty good. Honestly, if I miss that range though, it's really kind of hot ass. No. My problem is just Shockwave just doesn't fucking kill, man. This is the problem. I wish I had something with Vital Throw. I just don't have the fighting types that have Vital Throw. It's so annoying. I think we do Breloom. I think Breloom has a pretty good chance. It's unlikely to X's because Surf is highest damaging move, which means it's less likely to get like these like X's as crits. Right. Assuming that my Breloom comes out of killing this Kabutops, it's Poliwrath, and it's probably still raining, right? There'll be at least, well, at most 3 turns left, maybe 2, depending on how many Bright Powder misses happen. But we can assume that rain will be up for at least a little bit after Breloom, after the Kabutops goes down. So it's probably Ice Beam. Honestly, I'd love it if we could do like Walrein, Salamence, Walrein, and assuming Walrein is coming in on an Ice Beam when the rain is not up, we can then Encore and just beat it down, right? This is then Ludi going for what? Dude, this thing does no damage to my Walrein either. What's it going for then? Maybe Leech? Leech or Waterfall? Wait, you could then just do it again, right? No, it's Rain Dance, because it's slower. It's guaranteed Rain Dance, in fact. So what if rain then goes back up again on the Ludi? Right. I mean, if I could, can I not just do like some like more Salamence Walrein pivots maybe? Until I can come in on a Ice Beam, It seems a bit tricky to do. What do I still need for the Tentacruel and the Ursaring in the back? Like, this Ursaring is a little tricky. How does Donphan do? Bum 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 bum. It probably does okay. I'm faster at least. If I just pre-sleep with citrus and stuff. You probably do it. And the Tentacruel, Sludge, Muddy Water, Ice Beam. That's giga cringe moveset. My Raichu doesn't kill it either. That's Mirror Coat. Okay. How does Whiskash do? Oh, Muddy Water does so much damage. Whiskash, you suck. What is wrong with you? I mean, my own Tenta kind of walls it, but doesn't do any damage. How does my Hitmonlee do? It's slower. I mean, I could go 55 on my Hitmonlee. I probably don't need XP. I've got other fighters. Well, I say that I've got Blaziken. I don't find myself using Hitmonlee that much. Do I have anything better for this guy? What is Mirako AI? Oh my god. It's very likely, but looks wait. Otherwise, 49% chance of +4. Bloody hell. If either of the foes type is special, which it is, right? That doesn't make any sense. What? Why? Surely it would want to Mirror Coat if my type is special. Maybe that's the bug. I think I remember there being a bug in Mirror Coat. Fucking Mirror Coat, man. Fucking Game Freak developers, the ass, man. All the code in these games, all the fucking bugs. What were they doing? Was this just like constant pizza parties and beers in the office back in the day? Like, man, this is not a well-coded game. I think it's just 55 Hitmonlee. It's probably the best play. So, what does that give us then for dealing with the Ludicolo? Not much. Right? Well, if my Salamence can just get in on a waterfall, right? Well, that's all I need. And if it's basic... what if it... No, it's guaranteed Rain Dance on my Walrein, right? At which point it'll be faster. So, I mean, basically, if I just pivot between Walrein and Salamence, right? If the rain goes down on Salamence, I can take the kill. And if the rain goes down on Walrein, I can Encore into Ice Beam. Right? And both ways I win. Who do they each bait? Salamence baits Tentacruel for Ice Beam, right? And Walrein baits the Ursaring for Double Edge or Yawn, which is also fine. Like, even Double Edge is just fine. Like, and Donphan probably just kills, right? I mean, if you go Soft Sand, Donphan, you actually one-shot after a Double Edge recoil. So, Well, no, there's leftovers. It's a bit rangy. You should citrus then. I think this does it. We need to. What we needed to pre-damage on Crawdon, right? This was the idea. So that when you kill the and go 53, so that when you kill the Armaldo, you get Kabutops going for X's. So you need 54 HP. Alright, let's start putting this together. Where the fuck is my Crawdon? I'm so blind, bro. Is it already in my party? I bet it is, isn't it? Nope. It's on the right there. I see it, 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 I see it. Man, my age is showing. Crawdon, Mence, Breloom, Walrein. Walrein, you're kind of pulling triple overtime on this one. So I've got some levels to do. I need 53 on Krill Issue and 55 on Hitmonlee, which is the level cap. But it should be alright. Oh shit, I just said it should be alright. That's like a curse on this channel. Rut roll. That means everything's gonna go wrong. So 53, double checking X's is 54, so we need to set HP 1 to 54. Okay, pre-damaged. Then it's Mence. Intimidate, bait, guaranteed rain dance, go Breloom. Then Breloom needs to hold the fucking phone, basically. I can definitely go 52 on Mence at this point, by the way. Especially with how little I'm using this guy. You need to be Citrus, Breloom, and that'll give you a few opportunities, quite a few opportunities to try and hit this Giga Drain. And then it is Ice Beam. Breloom will hold the line. I trust in this guy. He's my only grass type. I really can't afford for him to not hold the line. Like, bro is like doing the work of every grass type whilst being the world's worst grass type. It's just a fighting type with a shitty grass typing attached to it. Poor guy. What am I doing? I need to pre-sleep Walrein, right? And probably go Citrus. What's this Ludicolo set? Leech Seed, Waterfall, Ice Beam. Definitely need Citrus on you, right? Yeah. You need Citrus and pre-sleep. He actually does have them. He does have them fucking T-Rex hands, doesn't he? He's so cute though. You've got to give him some credit where it's due. He's a fucking cutie. There's something about his stumpy arms, which is what's really cute about him, you know. I think I'm pre-sleeping Hitmonlee as well, right? Sleepers. I think it was one of my favorite mons back when I played Emerald as a kid. I loved Breloom, I loved Swallow, I loved... Who else was my... I mean, I was a basic ass bitch, so I was probably liking Absol and shit, right? My boy Sceptile, can't forget him. My Hitmonlee does kill this center, right? With Earthquake. God, it does so much damage. Best Gentry mon is Ludicolo. That's a wild fucking take. That is a wild take. The reason why that's a wild take, right, is because it's so hard to love Ludicolo in the Gen 3 games. Like the Gen 3 vanilla Ludicolo, it gets no moves and you can't evolve it until after Tate and Liza because there's no water stones. So like, it's so hard to love it. But it is a fucking funny ass design. I will give it credit for that. Gen 3 Absol is Dog Water. It's so good in EK. I mean, credit was due to fucking Ludicolo in EK as well, right? Like, EK Ludicolo is like probably the biggest staple of E4, right? Of E4 lineups is Ludicolo. Well, other than Dusclops, it's probably Dusclops 1 and Ludicolo 2. Gen 3 Absol, yeah. In game though, it's just vanilla is not a good one. I've got everything I need. 52, 53, 52, 52, 55. Citrus, Priestley, Citrus on basically everything. I think this is fine. Isn't it Matt? Yeah, I was about to say, isn't it Matt? Who's like a big Tropius enjoyer. Yeah. Didn't you buy something for him from the Natural History Museum even? Wasn't that the thing that you picked up for him? Alright, Breloom, hold the fucking phone, man. At least if I understand the AI correctly, which I should do by this point, but I probably don't, then he's got a lot of opportunities to hit this guy. Double checking that I have a kill on this Almaldo. I'm faster. I'm one shot, and it's no scary items or anything. All right, let's hope I've done this correct. Bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum. Alright. Krillishu, my boy. With the boy with the S tier nickname. Crap hammer. Bop. Bum 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 bum. Okay, this is Kabu for Exeter. That was a lot of XP. It sees kill. It doesn't see kill with anything else. That's why we're pre-damaged here. So Exeter, which means we go Mence. Get the Intimidate down, which means Exeter does less damage on my Breloom. So, because I outspeed this, and it has Swift Swim and Rain Dance, it gets a +1 score to Rain Dance. So Rain Dance is +1 AI, right? Everything, all of its other moves are 0 or -1. And there's no high crit AI because X's is resisted, which means it doesn't get the high crit boost, which means this should be guaranteed Rain Dance, right? Yep. Okay. Cool. Now, Breloom, you have like maybe 3 opportunities to hit this Giga Drain, depending on how many times this thing crits. This thing is Bright Powder. Come on, Breloom. Lock in. Okay, no crit is good. Nice. First time. It's always worrying, but at the end of the day, like, when does bad luck ever really happen, you know? Like, when does it actually happen to you specifically, you know? It's always something that happens to other people and not you. At least that's my experience. So that was turn 2 of Rain, right? This is Ice Beam or Hypnosis, right? Because it doesn't see kill. It is faster, and there's 3 turns of Rain. So we go Wall Rain on turn 1. This is Ice Beam or Hypnosis. Okay, there's the Ice Beam. It's fine. It does like 2%. Even less than that. Okay. This is now Brick Break, guaranteed. 2 more turns of Rain. Go Mence. Okay. 1, this thing is faster than us, and 2, my timid 0 attack Mence doesn't even kill this thing. So, isn't that fun? We just go back to Wall Rain on the Ice Beam. I should have pre-slept my Salamence, because that was not guaranteed. Oh wait, no, Ice Beam probably did kill, right? It wasn't. Yeah, Ice Beam wasn't a kill, so that could have Hypnosised, and then I wouldn't have been able to Encore. Yeah, I needed to pre-sleep my Mence. Well, bailed, I guess. This Ment, I fucking hate this Ment so much. It's so bad. Like, every single time I look at it in the damage calc, I just get depressed. We Ice Beam for the freeze chance. Unfortunately, this thing is lefties, and I only do 17 to 23 to 20%, so, like, we might be here a while. But, like, this does no damage to us. We just need to make sure that we refresh the Encores every time it runs out. Ice Beam gives us freeze chances, which is nice. Bam, bam. You're my 69th follower, by the way, Timmy's. Just wanted to point that one out. Encore ended. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was genuinely had that in my head as well. I was like, maybe I should be surfing just to avoid that. Well, I think what I think happened. Yeah, this is Swift Swim. Yeah. What I think happened, because I did have 69 followers before, and then I went down. Is after I started dissing Lord of the Rings, like about a week ago on stream, I lost followers. And so now I'm back up to 69. Quite fucking right. Yeah. It was you were one of them, Louis. I remember. Oh, this is peak gameplay. This is. I was just saying it's overrated. I don't even think it's bad. It's just overrated. That's all. Anyway, we're not getting into this again. I'll lose more followers. Encore ended. Refresh. Walrein is kind of broken, right? Like, you can just bring so much shit has Ice Beam in this game. Every single thing that has Ice Beam that you can outspeed, like, it's just kind of Walrein food, you know? And I have a 27 speed IV Walrein, so even though he is a bit of a Chungus, he outspeeds some decent shit. Like, this is a 70 base speed, not even minus speed nature Poliwrath, and I outspeed it pretty handily. I mean, a couple level difference, but not half bad. Although it does take years off my lifetime. We take the kill here. So this is... what the fuck is this? I'm so zoned out. Is this not Ludicolo? Yeah, it's Ludicolo for Phase 2. Phase 2 means that this thing has... yeah, it's because this thing's got a fighting type move. It's got... right? No? That doesn't make sense. I don't understand Phase 2. Okay, so this is Waterfall or Leech Seed. Or is this guaranteed Rain Dance, in fact? Is this guaranteed Rain Dance? I think it is, right? Do we not just stay in? Just try and beat this Walrein? We do. It does no damage to us. Wait, what is Leech Seed AI? Is it not just +0? Yeah, there's the Rain Dance because it's +1. Yeah, it's just +0, this Leech Seed. It only gets a boosted AI score if it's got Protect on the set, and this one doesn't. This is now Waterfall or Leech Seed. And that was turn 1 of Rain. I think we stay in again. Yeah, Waterfall's fine. Like, it does barely any damage. That was a lot more damage than I was expecting. It's because Rain is up. Just 20%. I should switch. I could go Bloom. Bloom actually is immune to the Leech Seed as well. Oh, do I kill with Mach Punch? It is 30% minimum. Probably shouldn't risk it. 33% even, but I think it's a bit close. Yeah, a bit close for my kill, for my taste. Alright. Ice Beam. Okay, there's one more turn of rain, right? Yeah. This is now go Mence, right? On the Waterfall or Leech Seed. We'll then outspeed and kill with Air Slash. Ludicolo has a goated sprite in Gen 3. I will say that. He is a happy boy. Look at that smile on his face, you know? Although his eyes are a little cross-eyed. I will say that as well. Wait, rain did end, right? Fuck. I wasn't paying attention. Did rain end? No, this is a EK change. Ice Beamed. He set up rain. He waterfalled on my Walrein as I Ice Beamed. I then went Breloom, and then went Walrein, and then went Salamence. Yeah, rain ended. Yep. Yeah, no, it's a so EK added maybe like 10 moves from later generations. And Air Slash is one of them, just to give some things some coverage. Like Head Smashers in the game, Flash Cannons in the game, Earth Powers in the game, what else? Force Palms in the game. What's this going for? Does this thing have Ice Beam? It does. Okay. So we go Hitmonlee. Does my Hitmonlee just kill the Ursaring as well? Actually does. I can just stay in and take that kill too. Maybe I want to split the XP though. This is a plus attack 31 IV Hitmonlee. It just hits so fucking hard, man. 120 base attack as well. This thing is unbelievably strong. I should probably split the XP, right? Right, this is always safe. This is a range, but not a great one. Nice. Clean. Alright. Cool. One more grunt, and then it is Shelly time. I'm going to take a quick break. I need to go for a piss. And then I'll be back to do that grunt and Shelly. And maybe a little bit more. We'll see. We shall see. Thank you, mate. I will try my best. Hello. Okay, one more fight. Quillfish, Dragonair, Huntail, Mantine, Lantern, Dugong. This fight is kind of spooky. The Dragonair is Bright Powder. The Mantine is Focus Band. And the Huntail and Dugong are both King's Rock. And both Swift Swim. And both have Rain Dance. Wait. Fucking everything has Rain Dance. All 6 mons have Rain Dance, and the Quillfish has Explosion. But there's no... It doesn't have a bullshit item, so we can just safely kill it with something. Of course I did. Who do you think I am, man? Some sweaty gamer who just spends all of his evenings playing Nuzlocke and then doesn't wash his hands because he doesn't go outside, because all he does is spend all of his time playing Nuzlocke? Wait, that might be true. Anyway, so we can just kill this Quillfish, and if whatever we kill the Quillfish with can pull double duty, then it does make this fight a little bit easier. We can kill this with quite a few different things, but we probably want to kill it with one of the electrics, right? Let's assume Raichu, right? We can just T-bolt it. This gives us the Dragonair. What are we doing on this Dragonair? It's Bright Powder. And it's got Thunder as well. Ugh. Thunder and Surf. What the fuck are we using for this? Maybe we just use Whiskash? What's it going for on my Raichu? It's going for Body Slam. That is unideal. But if we go like 53 Whiskash, we outspeed. And like it doesn't really do any damage to us. But if the rain goes up, it gets a little scarier. Although it's not actually Swift Swim. So it's not, how likely is it even to click Rain Dance? It should just be +0, right? So 50% chance? Yeah. Do we have anything better, maybe? The problem is this thing's Thunder kind of invalidates half the things you'd want to use to check it. Right? Like Kingdra does okay. Hitmonlee does okay. Breloom does okay. Everything that does good damage to it. I mean, Mence does pretty good. Because you one-shot, it makes things a little more straightforward. Like Whiskash does have a lot more time at least. Let's assume Whiskash. And we'll go 53 Whiskash, right? Who's this bait? Huntail. Oh, and it's probably fucking Rain Dance guaranteed, right? If it doesn't see kill. It's King's Rock. Ugh. This fight seems nasty. My Dugong does okay. I don't do any damage back to it though. Ugh. Ideally, like, what I really want is to be able to just plonk an electric type in front of all these guys and just let them start clicking buttons, right? Does my Raichu outspeed this even with Rain Up? I think it might, right? Yeah, it super does. So if I can maybe get him on an Ice Beam, we just Shockwave, we just kill it? Who does that then bait? Based on Mantine. Well, this thing is focus banned. Oh my god, this thing. You need to do the same thing you did before, right? You need to get him in on, get Walrein in on Ice Beam and Encore, and then eventually you'll win, right? We can use Hitmonlee for the Lantern. If we just go Soft Sand, right? This Dugong. What if Rain goes up? Who outspeeds? My Kabu outspeeds. I need to get 55 to kill. Gulp. My Rally doesn't kill either. What does Xatu bait off the lead? It baits Dragonair going for what, Thunder? Right? Maybe that's better than the Raichu lead. Should be Thunder. Although it doesn't, because it doesn't see kill. I can make it see kill, right? I can pre-damage on the lead. Bait Thunder, go Whiskash. And then Whiskash has way better opportunity to take the kill. Whiskash then baits Huntail. Rain is potentially up, right? On my Whiskash. At which point it is then kind of Surf or Body Slam. Wait, no, this is Huntail. This is always Muddy Water. Or I guess Rain Dance if it's not already up. Which is, again, kind of an awkward inconsistency. Maybe it's Kingdra. Having Kingdra in the party for the like to be like a Muddy Water on in Rain switch in. Honestly, you just kind of beat this Huntail one straight up, right? Like I just two-shot with Surf. Although if Muddy Water accuracy drops, then that's a bit yikes. I mean, I could do Mence, right? If I just go Mence on the Muddy Water and then bait Ice Beam, then you always get Raichu. Then you can always get Raichu in. Then Raichu then baits Mantine. Going for what? Surf? Highest damaging move. You can go... Yeah, then you can go Mence into Walrein. Encore, chip it down. This thing gives you the Lantern, right? You just go hard, Hitmonlee and kill. With Soft Sand, pre-sleep, right? And then it's just the Dugong. And if, assuming Rain isn't up, you can just chain that. And Rain shouldn't be up if I've gotten this line correctly, because Walrein will have stalled out all the Rain turns. Where can this go wrong? I guess like Mence running out of HP as to be a pivot. I don't think it should though. Did we work this fight out? This has super distracted me. I think we did, right? Xatu for the Dragonair. Xatu for the Quillfish. Then it's Dragonair for Thunder. Go Whiskash. Ideally just beat this. Then it's Huntail. Go with Mence into Raichu kill. Then on the Mantine, we need to basically get it to Ice Beam when Rain isn't up and go Wall Rain Encore. And then chip it down. And then it's just Lantern, go Hitmonlee, Pre-Slept with Soft Sand, and then just Earthquake Break. So true. So stupid. I'm kind of regretting leveling up my Hitmonlee to this point, because I'm actually turning down and actually using it a fucking load at this point. I need to pre-damage my Xatu to be dead to Thunder, right? Which is 86. Yep. We need Citrus here, we need Citrus here. What is this going for on my Whiskash? It could eventually Body Slam. It would be awkward if it did. On and on. On and on. I need Soft Sand on you, don't I? Yeah, I haven't actually played yet either. Whoops. Fuck it, we'll Priestly Wall Rain as well, right? It's not that deep. I think I'm only one mapping. At least that's what I'm aware of. If I have to more map, then we're in big trouble. But the plan was for me to just turn up on one map. God, I hope I haven't undercooked this. Yeah, which makes me concerned that I feel like I should be one mapping when I probably shouldn't be. So this is a bit spooky because I'm relying on Whiskash to basically not choke the Dragonair. Yeah, you can get loads of money, yeah. I can't remember much about ZA though, if I can be honest. We just outspeed and Psychic and KO. Is that actually fun? Probably. I think I just wanted to do other things most of the time. So I ended up just sort of giving up on it without giving it enough of a go. Alright, Whiskash, we need you to hit some of these Earthquakes, buddy. Do we kill with Rock Slide into Earthquake? In which case, if we do, then we should Rock Slide. Okay, Rain Dance, why did you outspeed me? Oh, I was supposed to get the level up. Whoops. Alright, this thing speed ties me. Because I didn't get the level up. Oops. Alright. Outspeed. Win the speed time. Nice. And you hit. He's the GOAT. Okay, so there's 3 more turns of rain, though. And Huntail is coming out. This is going for Muddy Water. We have to do Ments into Raichu was the idea. How much does Ments take from Muddy Water? A decent chunk. It's not too bad though. Okay, this is Ice Beam, it outspeeds us, we go Raichu, who then still outspeeds this through Swift Swim, because we're timid 20 something speed? Timid 20 speed. Cool, so we just kill this with Thunderbolt. It's King's Rock, this guy. This is then, there should be 1 more turn of rain, and this is the Mantine, right? Going for Surf. It doesn't quite see Kill, so it could confuse Ray. Yep, there's the rain stopped. If we go Ments, it should then see Ice Beam as killing and go for Ice Beam. It's kind of perfect how this has worked out. Fuck it, Rain Dance. Shit. Okay, I completely miscounted. Fuck, that's a bit awkward. We have 4 more turns of rain to deal with. I need to weave in... I need to weave in an extra pivot somehow. What do we do here then? This is Ice Beam. Because if I just go Wall Rain, Ments, rain will go down whilst Ments is out. Also, I think I'll probably just take too much damage. This is Ice Beam right now, because it sees Kill. We can go Wall Rain, but then I think I can't really do a Whiskash pivot, but we could do a Whiskash pivot now. And then go Wall Rain. And then Ments, Wall Rain. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that doesn't matter, we don't need him. Should be 3 more turns of rain, so we go Wall Rain, Ments, Wall Rain. Yeah, and that gets us through the turns. This is potentially Confuse Ray. Yeah, this is fine. Because we're switching out anyway. This guy is Swift Swim, which is why I'm doing this all this dancing around him. This should be Warp Surf, right? Yeah. That was a lot of damage. We should get Citrus Healing. We're below 50. Yep. Huge. Okay, and this is Ice Beam, and rain should end, which means we then outspeed and can encore it into Ice Beam. Rain stopped, and now we're faster. Easy clap. Okay, cool. This thing is Focus Band, which is why we sort of have to do this awkward strategy for it. It's because we can't just throw an electric type in front of it, because it could just Focus Band and then kill with Crit Surf. Ice Beam is more damage, obviously, right? Yeah. We 4-hit KO. We just need to track Encore turns. Dude, this wall rain is goated. I'm so happy we get to use a wall rain and it's actually good for once. You know? Like I never really got to use it and it feel really good in Run and Bun. Right? But it's so good when you get like one with Encore and Thick Fat and like crazy good bulk. Its space stats are fucking crazy. Oh, crit. Good shit. It's genuinely such a sick mon. Alright, this is Lantern. Should be Thunder, if anything. Right? It's good Rain Dance. Doesn't see kill. Rain Dance would actually be cringe. If it Rain Dances, then the Dugong is faster than my Hitmonlee. And would kill with crit. How do I play around that? This is Thunder or Rain Dance right now. If I go Hitmonlee and it thunders, then we just win, right? But if it Rain Dances, then what is it clicking? It's then kind of random move, which is terrible. Like really, really bad. Fuck. Who do I go then? Whiscash. Do I have the time available? Probably. To pivot around. If I go Whiscash and it fuck. Yeah, I do. Please just Rain Dance. Fuck off, piece of shit. Okay. That was 50-50. This is now 50-50 Surf or Rain Dance. Same situation, which is what's annoying. Oh, you piece of shit, man. Are we in range of Thunder yet? Never. Do this again. I need Rain Dance to not be up. Oh, this thing is so annoying. It's 50-50 to Rain Dance every turn. This is Surf or Rain Dance again. But at least this Surf will put us in guaranteed Thunder range. There's the Rain Dance, you piece of shit. Okay, we've got 4 turns of rain. We just need to pivot around until I can get Hitmonlee on the turn rain ends. This is Thunder, so we definitely go Whiscash. It's then Surf again. 3 more turns of rain. Go Whiscash. Go Wall Rain. Go Whiscash. No. Go Wall Rain. We can go Go Mence, go Walrein, go Hitmonlee. Mence can take a Surf from this thing, right? Yeah, pretty easily. This is Mence. Although crit is really awkward, I'm now realizing. Actually, even non-crit might be awkward. There are some Thunder Rolls that kill. Oh, I choked. Can I go Walrein on a Thunder? I can't, can I? This is Thunder or Ice Beam. Wait, no, I can go Hitmonlee now, right? And then rain will end when after I kill the Lantern instead of when I switch to the Lantern. Right, rain should end after this turn. Nice. Let me kill. That was trickier than it needed to be. Alright, and Hitmonlee's XP is getting mighty cringe. Anyway. Shelly time. I really don't think Shelly's that bad. It's just the D-Knight that's a bit scary. The thing about Shelly is, like, there's no bullshit on Shelly. It's just, like, good mons. But for the most part, the good mons are actually pretty manageable. Milotic, Hypno, Shuckle, Medicham, Dragonite, Lapras. We've got good counters for basically everything except this D-Knight. But there's not really anything which is a good counter to the D-Knight. It's just how the cookie crumbles in it. Also, this Milotic is a bit orc. In general, because of Miracle, right? I just get 55 for my Walrein to outspeed. There's no, I can't really afford that. I think I was thinking just do Tenta, right? And just Toxic. Toxic and then spam Sludge Bomb, basically. And you should win. Should give you Hypno for Psychic, which you just go Crawdaunt, right? And do like pre-sleeps Persenberry. 2-shot with X-Scissor. Gives you Medicham for Brick Break, right? Yep. And you go Mence, and this is why he scaled Air Slash. And we just outspeed kill with Air Slash. This is then the D-Knight, and it's going for Dragon Claw. You can probably do a Tenta pivot if you wanted. But like, yeah, this thing is a bit of a problem. We don't have Battle Armor on my Kabu. Kabu would be a great answer otherwise. Although Kabu probably is fine. If we just do like Tenta on the Dragon Claw. And then we're probably dead to return at that point. Yeah, no, we just go Cherry Kabutops, right? Because if it's return, then it's super likely to just click Thunderwave on the following turn. And we Cherry Berry heal. But if it's Thunderwave on the switch, then we just heal and we're actually just not dead Oh no, because it could Thunderwave again, couldn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty fine though, right? Because then we'll just Dragon Claw and we can just get the revenge kill with Tenta, right? Rock Slide into Sludge Bomb is a kill. Okay. This is then Lapras. I need a way to get my Blaziken in for superpower. It's probably Crawdon. Get him in on a Thunderbolt. Signal Beam 31%, 34. Yeah, if we go 54, then we definitely have the range to take the HP. We would need to not come in on a Thunderbolt though, which is maybe not so easy. I mean, we can definitely just go, we could do a Mence pivot, right? Get Ice Beam and go Crawdon on that and then get the Thunderbolt. Yeah, that probably works. And then 53 Blaziken just kills, right? And then all that's left is the Shuckle. At which point, like, how do you beat the Shuckle? Out of curiosity, how do you beat this thing? You just go hard Golem and try and head smash. Like, you get a single head smash off and you win. Otherwise, you've got like Tenta as backup. Alright, double checking. Tenta, Toxic, Sludge Bomb, Sludge Bomb, Sludge Bomb, Sludge Bomb. Gives you Hypno for Psychic. Go Crawdon at 54. You go Pre-Slept with Persim. Double X as a... You could actually Rock Slide into X's. It's pretty optimal. This then gives you Medicham, go Salamence, Air Slash, gives you D-Knight for Dragon Claw, go Tenta into Kabu with Cherry, double Rock Slide, go, and then it's Lapras going for basically anything except Ice Beam, probably. What if it's Tenta out? It should be Drill Run or Thunderbolt. Can my Blaziken come into a Drill Run? It can. Okay. You need to be 53 as well to hit the range. And then Golem needs to be 53 too to hit the range on the Shuckle. Yeah. Alright, cool. This should be fine. Honestly, this is like the easiest fight I've had to prep. And it's because there's no bullshit on this fight. Like, the actual admins and boss fights are genuine. It's often just kind of a break from Aqua and Magma bullshit. Okay, we need 54 on Crawdon, we need 53 on Chicken, and we need 53 on Golem. We get Explosion. Nice. Okay. Cool. So it's Citrus on you. It is Persim and Pre-Sleep on you. Mence is probably just Citrus, right? Kabu is Cherry. Chicken is Pre-Sleep and... I actually can't really afford to bring him in on a Earthquake, on a Drill Run actually. If Blaziken gets crit by Drill Run, I wouldn't be able to Superpower, I'll take too much recoil. So if I do have to... Oh, wait. If I kill the Dragonite with Tenta, who comes out? Lapras still for draw run. At which point we then have to do like a Mence into Blaziken pivot, right? Yeah. We sleep and citrus. And then Persim and sleep Golem. Alright, cool. Cool. Shelly time. Log the fuck in. Hey Bruce, good to see you, man. Hope your stream went well. Oh, still going. God, I hope I actually probably prepped this. Oh no, not the clowns. Not the clowns. This guy's Lumberry, but we'll just double toxic. I think it's still high value. Else this thing could just recover Stormy. Like, this can only really click Surf, which does like 12%. Or Mirror Coat, yeah. Okay, we need to get rid of this thing before it does too much damage to me. But I think we'll be alright. Like, after a single Sludge Bomb, this thing could just end up recover trapping itself. Is there like speed-based recover AR? If it's faster, it can never recover. But if it's slower, it can. It's actually very likely to recover. Yeah. It's 92.2% chance to get +2 if it's slower and under 69%. What do you mean you've Brexted so fucking hard? Do you mean like in game or in real life? In game. Ah, that's good, that's good, that's good. That's better. I spent, I think I must have spent like 4 hours this morning in the editor fixing my map for a submission. A Hypnosis, interesting. I was like so spent afterwards. I'll check that one out in a bit though. Okay, we're Persim because of confusion and with Shell Armor, so you can't get crit. This thing has leftovers? I still get the range, right? Yeah. But yeah. I've been mapping so Brexit recently. It's so easy to map when you just map Brexit, because you don't need to think too much. You can just like put obvious turn combinations and everything works, you know? You don't need to worry about anything. He says, when also just saying that he spent 4 hours fixing a map. What is Brexit in terms of mapping? I had Mime having a go at us like a couple weeks ago. Was it even that long ago? Because we started calling things Brexit dirt. And he was like, Although I explained Brexit dirt to Velve himself, and Velve was like, alright, I rate it, you know? Okay, this is Dragon Claw, right? Or Thunderwave. This could even Thunderwave right now. Thunderwave right now would be kind of bad, actually. Shit. I didn't think that this... I didn't realize, yeah, that this wouldn't see a kill with Dragon Claw, and I'm faster. I could get my People Jelly paralyzed, which would be awkward if I need him as backup for the Shuckle. I have to send it anyway. It's just no nonsense, right? Yeah, you get the spirit. It's just like... Oh, yeah, Thunderwaved. It's just like drift, dirt, drift, grass, drift, dirt, drift, grass. You know? Maybe a little bit of plastic, but like no reactors, no crazy transitions, no NASCAR, no ice. Fuck all that shit, you know? Reactor is okay? Yeah. It kind of depends on the reactor though, right? Like... This is very likely to Thunderwave, and I'm kind of relying on it Thunderwaving. Because we're kind of dead to Dragon Claw crit right now. Or you just crit, bro. You're the GOAT. Okay. This is... We're at super high HP. I didn't think we would be. What are we baiting then? This is Thunderbolt or Drill Run, because Drill Run could proc high crit AI. Which is kind of awkward. Actually. So maybe we do Mence pivot on Thunderbolt or Drill Run, and then Ice Beam. On the Ice Beam, go Chicken. You think this might be the map? What are you mapping for? It was Thunderbolt anyway, I could have switched, but... Oh, I've not seen my shiny Blaziken in a while actually. I don't think I brought him out all of today. Please tell me I calc this and that this kills. It does, right? Yeah, it kills. Might be track of the Airball. Fair, fair, fair. Not too bad then. So it should be very Brexit then. Oh, it has to be in a V-Star. Have you used a V-Star block? Yeah, fucking Nando, man. Mapping, I hate mapping in Vista because the it makes my computer explode just being an editor, even without any scenery, and my computer sounds like it's like trying to take off. I'll protect, easy clap. Don't ask about custom respawns. Do they work? Can you do them? I never thought about it. Is mesh model disabled? I hate doing custom respawns though. It's cast form time. Need a nickname for the guy. I'll be here and you'll be there. Dude, that one just was like the least scary fight. It was so free. Kermit. Why is it Kermit? This guy's the GOAT. He looks like Kermit. I don't know. A little bit. I will say a little bit, yeah. Pointy head. He's got the little balls under his chin. That's the most distinctive thing about it for me, you know. We'll do this. Could you work, please? Why won't you? Let me just put this. Let's put this guy in the calc. Wait, let's put the nickname in, and then check the IVs, and then we'll check out Hendo's Brexit route. Alright. We want to see good speed and good special attack on this guy. He's giga buffed in this game. He's a pretty important mon, all things considered. Like, you usually bring this to maxi. Alright, what have we got? Oh, kill me. Oh, we're on the wrong patch. I can't actually see his IVs. One sec. I've been on 1.1 this entire time, I haven't realised. One sec. Export all. This thing is 22 speed, but yeah, it's 4 special attack, jolly. Fucking existence is pain, man. Anyway, at least it's plus speed, yeah, but it's the same thing with Mence, isn't it? It's like really fast, but it does no fucking damage. I mean, it's got good SPDF. It's got 18 HP, 26 SPDF, and 22 speed. So it's not the worst IVs in the world. But yeah, 4 special attack jolly is mega cringe. What are you gonna do? Alright,